Right, I'm back at Elstob Auctioneers in Ripon with another art on wheels. And there she is. Now, those of you that know that this thing is an incredibly rare beast. You might have seen my last video when I was looking at that Volvo 244 one owner from new. Well, this Rover Metro from the 1st of August 1991 comes from the same deceased estate. One owner from new. This is the GTI. Now, have I seen them before? I have seen them before on the roads. I don't think I've ever actually touched one. I've never touched a Rover GTI, a Rover Metro GTI in red, the right colour with the original alloy wheels, I'm pretty certain. It's so rare, it's shocking. It's much rarer than a 911 Porsche from the same year. Good number plate. There we have it. I'll show you the interior as well. Now, this is a very specialised market, this. Estimate at Elstob's £4,000 to £6,000. Factory roof as well. Let me know what you think about that, because I think it's going to make a lot more. Recaro kind of style original seats there, very 80s, early 90s trim, showing I think 40 odd thousand I think in there. No stamped up service book, but it does, you know, come from a one owner. Literally the guy that bought it, sadly now is deceased, but is the guy that owned it throughout its whole life. So it's never been, you know, adulterated, fallen into the wrong hands as we know they do, or did. I don't know how many of these were made. If you're a bit of a Rover Metro GTI fan, you'll know better than me, and I'd like to know, because very few were made and sold. Don't think they were the most popular GTI in the day. Of course, the Golf GTI was absolutely nailing it in the 80s and early 90s. So this thing attempted to take a bit of that market, and I'm sure it did take a bit, but not much. Which means now, in 2023, it's shockingly rare. Old school maintenance, can you see that? Lovely waxy hinges. It's all over the place in actual fact. Obviously the owner was very handy. We've got some air filters and parts in there. Haynes motor magazine. Manual, you might need that. I'll start her up in a second. Let's have a look under the bonnet. Where is it? Should be there. Oh, look at that, look at that. All that lovely grease. Wow. Nice, makes it go faster. Well greased up. Relatively new battery, I think. It's quite level, isn't it? It's a 16 valve twin cam. It'd be a nippy little thing, and I think in the right colour. Let's see what she sounds like. Better get the keys out, I suppose. There we are. Oh my goodness me, Greaves Garages, Hutton Rugby. That must have been the supplying agent. I know Greaves Garages. I think I served petrol. Well, I did serve petrol when I was 16 for a little while. Right, let's have a look. Keys in. Sounds lovely. One last look around. And there she is. 1991 Rover Metro GTI, art on wheels.